they're in the fields where we came from.
Are you a guardian of Chernarus? Probably not, but don't fret. Just because you're currently a lame white socks with sandals wearing, vertical video taking mouth breather who isn't unraveling the mystery of Lord Kelm and the Knights of Chernarus doesn't mean you have to stay that way. I'm going to assume that your vacant stare and slight bit of chin drool is atypical, and indicative that you have no idea what in the Sam hell I'm talking about. First things first, load up that DayZ standalone launcher and join the UN community server. The only thing UN that won't hold your humanitarian aid hostage in exchange for filthy sex. Except when Krager's had too much to drink. If you see an old wheezing man with no pants and a roll of duct tape, run very quickly. He can't do cardio while carrying his oxygen tank. Why the UN community server, you might wonder aloud? Well, we have in-house modders and Flakeswift developers in the wider DayZ private server community. We have the largest player-run trading hub, and we keep Doc, our modder, chained to a desk 24 hours a day while he painstakingly adds new guns into the game. We also have a special Doc stick, which we use to poke him in case he drifts off. Now, get back to work! One thing you won't find anywhere else is our Tomb of the Ancients questline, crafted by a historian with 6,000 hours in-game. The quest involves solving riddles and clues, relies on your knowledge of the map, your teamwork and coordination, and ammo reserves. So you will be using lots and lots of ammo, because, zombie hordes tend to get in the way of the quest. This quest, of course, takes place in a special server, so you won't be killed by players while fighting zombie hordes. Just kidding! You will absolutely attract players by the cacophony of shots as you and your companions slaughter your way through the undead hordes. Take solace in knowing that most of those who try to gank you during questing will be promptly devoured by the very undead you are seeking to eradicate. The UN server is tightly knit, in part due to the centralized Discord server that provides a place for positive banter, read, shit-talking, weekly kill reports, KD stat tracking, areas for those looking for groups or clans, and places to post videos. You get a unique community experience. For example, I was looting a military base with 2 allies when all 3 of us were ambushed and taken out by Clovey from Blackwater. Good game, well played. In Discord he typed out a good fight message and told us he had stripped our bodies. We ran back from the coast, donned our gear again, and grouped up with Clovey and his 2 allies. We then proceeded to clear the 3rd faction that was in the military camp. We split the loot and went our separate ways. I would splice in video of that encounter, but I deleted it due to me being so absolutely wrecked. The questline will take more than 30 hours to complete, and will force you to engage your brain meats as well as your bang switch on whatever broomsticks you feel like bringing along. There will be traps, veiled hints and clues, emergent PvP, hordes of zombies and hellhounds to fight, and as it wouldn't be DayZ without it, there is also a substantial amount of running simulator current year. The questline brings in people from all over the map, from different clans and with different playstyles. Here we see a PvP encounter between UN and Blackwater forces.
He's dead, he's dead.
The next day, we helped each other re-gear and grouped up and helped others on their part of the quest. In this clip, we can see people from UN, Blackwater, and N all working together to quest. So perhaps instead of asking why you should play on the UN community server, maybe the better question is why would you play anywhere else? We look forward to seeing you and hopefully questing with you soon. P.S. Please join, especially if you're a terrible shot, because boy howdy, my KD could use a boost.
That's good, that's good.